Casey's watching Instagram or YouTube video. What are you doing? Tell
I'm being with you.
me. Being with me. So we decided to start YouTubing because we think it would be great for our business. We are personal trainers and we're all into the healthy lifestyle. And it's not something we're just in now. We've been doing it. I've been doing it since I was like I was a kid. I always been very active. One of my first job was as a fitness or aerobic instructor at my church in Dominican Republic. And then Casey always have played sport and always been very active. He also used to run tracks, right?
Yes, and play football and
And play football
basketball.
and basketball. I played tennis and some volleyball. But mostly, I just always been like very active and into the fitness industry. And then I trained. I did some triathlons, and then I very big into biking. I love biking, and I like running. I did some like 3 or 4 half marathon, and I'm planning on doing another one. But this year I'm just focusing more on. I'm in my 30s now, and so I'm focusing on.
30 what?
So I am in my mid 30s. I'm 36. So I'm focusing on like rebuilding myself and like showing that you can look great at any age. Like I have two kids, two beautiful kids at 12 and a 8, 9 year old almost. You know, it's so hard when they're almost changing like ages. It's hard to like remember if he's 8 or he's 9. So I'm into that right now. So um, you know, I love my body in all phases, in all shapes too. Like when I was pregnant, when I was losing the weight, and when I was skinny. Like a couple years ago, I was like again 120 pound. Now like I'm 130 something, and I love it because I have more muscle and I have my Latin curves that I like. But then I always like challenge. So now I'm looking more for a more trim look and still keep my curves and because one of my challenge I always say is I love cardio, but too much cardio sometimes can burn your muscle. So you need. I've been like learning how to maintain that muscle that I like that curve and um, also be able to do my cardio. So instead of doing like 3 long run, I shortened it to 1 long run and a couple 3 to 5 mile run during the week, and then with my weightlifting, and then I do like intervals training where I weights and hits um, to keep the that look. And 80% we know is food. So what we like to do is one day work full time as business owners and uh, me leave my corporate work and then just work 100% with Casey now. I just do it part time, and we think it's doable. We love training and we love helping people be fit. It's not just about it's doable. You can definitely do it. A lot of people think it's hard. It's not hard. It's just knowing what is your goal, being realistic to yourself, what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. You know, if the important thing, the healthy come in all shapes. You don't have to be lean, or you don't have to be super thin, or you don't have to look like someone from a magazine cover. You just need to be able to run at least a mile, to tie your shoes, to go up the stair without feeling that you're dying, and that is the key. And then making healthy choices doesn't mean you can eat anything that you like. Life is too short not to try good things, but it's know when to eat it, how to eat it, and the amount that you're eating, and what you're doing to balance all that out. So it's
I think it's also understanding that there's going to be a level of sacrifice at some point.
yeah,
And you have to be willing to understand that you are going to go through a period where you're going to question if you made the right decision. And it's keep pushing forward and understanding that you did make the right decision and that as long as you hold true to your values, everything will work out in the end. But in the meantime, it's going to be very rough on the way up. And those that make it are the ones that understand their end goal has never changed.
Exactly, and also like one of the thing is communication, and again, knowing what you want and what you want to accomplish, and setting a plan. Like if you don't set a plan, then you will never make it. You will always repeat the same pattern, the same mistake, because you are not making a strategic plan. And if you have a trainer, I do recommend. It's like if you are sick, you go to the doctor. If you want to be fit, you need to find a trainer, someone to guide you, to how you accountable. And yes, you can do a lot of things in your house, like cardio. You can buy online training and stuff like that. But you do need sometime that at least 3 times a week, someone who can show you correct position, someone who can um,
Properly adjust and acclimate, to where you're at. Because, like, for instance, I have great workouts all the time, but I have my best workouts when I have somebody like you pushing me and adjusting me on the fly and also adapting me to my circumstance. So maybe that day I'm a little bit tired. So maybe there's something we adapt to.
yes,
And then
babe.
also, there's some days where I'm feeling it and I want to be pushed more. So it's like it's having someone look you in the eyes and being able to properly adjust you. And I think even the best of athletes and the best of lifters need that person that can properly adjust them to that day and to that workout and to their limits. And it's getting the most out of each and every workout, which ultimately makes you the best version of yourself.
Yeah, and loving yourself in every stage in your body and what you like. Like my I like enjoying good food, but I also my thing is sweet. So since have different goals, like I like competing, I like keeping fit, and I like being in a certain way. So what I do is I don't buy any sweet, not to have it at home. But if I go out, if it's a birthday party or something like that, then I don't do that so often. I don't limit myself, or I don't feel like guilty because I know I'm going to work out later on, and I'm going to burn that out. But if I do it all the time, then even if I work out, I would not be able to burn uh, that much amount of food. And like another thing like I believe in a holistic thing. Like you can see I don't have makeup because I think I'm protecting my skin. Doesn't mean I don't use it, and I don't sometimes girly and I play with my with makeup. I do. I sometimes use it. But I also believe a lot of chemicals are not good for you. Uh, and the same thing, it's not good to put it outside your skin. It's also not good to put it inside your body. And understanding what food to eat, understanding how to detox and sweat those bad toxic, and making sure you put as much organic food as possible. And sometimes if you can afford it because it's kind of expensive, like knowing the frozen is better the canned food. Those type of things is important to know. And also there are places that you can buy food for cheap if you know how to buy and good quality food. And those are some of the things that we can help you. So not to make this video too long, if you want to know more, keep tuned. We're going to be
Releasing
releasing more videos about um, health and fitness and
wellness, but almost any topic that you can imagine that relates back to your life and bettering it, whether it's psychologically, financially, physically, romantically.
yeah. And
Um,
like in your couple, that is very important. Like working out with your couple, understanding, listening, like everything in life work. Like we were just talking, and this would be something maybe we can talk in another video. We were talking about how lucky we are that we're experiencing the relationship that we have, the commitment that we have. And we were just talking about sometimes people don't experience it not because it's not there, it's just because sometimes people are not committed to work with you because no one is perfect. People have flaws. And it's like, are you willing to work with that? Where are you able to accept or no accept? And is that person also willing to work into that relationship?
and we'll end on this. Where you're at right now and where you see yourself will not be the same in whatever destination you want to put 3, 4, 5 years. For instance, I would never imagine that I would have a cat, and I told Francesca that. But look at me now.
Oh, we have a
So just think,
faith, and she walked into our home,
and,
like,
and I
yeah.
had no choice.
And we will tell you more about it, but this is
But
if
just think where you're at right now, and where you envision yourself. Be able to adapt because it's not going to be what you envision.
and compromise.
Yes.
Yeah, and compromise if you want something to work, and commitment. Everything is about committing.
But
No
that's
emotion, like, oh, I want to go to the gym, but then the next day you feel you don't want to go. You still have to get up and do it. The same thing with a relationship. And we want to share more about us, our family, our business, our
Yeah.
pets.
So
We have
yeah.
two, and you will know more about us soon in our next video. So keep tuned. Have a nice weekend.